She says going to college at any age is daunting. I have to agree with that. She further notes that going to college while working full-time and raising 4 kids is insanity. During the years of the financial crisis that turned her family's life upside down, obtaining a degree seemed to be the only way to begin again. Please help me welcome Julie Kellyso with her speech entitled Unexpected Journey.
Good evening, friends, fellow Toastmasters. I have a cold, so we'll see how this goes. I wouldn't normally be sitting on a cough drop right now, but just bear with me here. It was the first day of fall quarter, and 2 students were walking to class. This was at WVC. One student says to the other, "Don't worry about this. You'll do amazing. It's okay. You got this. You so got this, Mom." I replied, "Okay." Life's unexpected journeys can also present to you unexpected possibilities, friendships, and newly discovered strengths. And here I was at 41 years old, ready to walk into Research 203. But I need to back up a little bit on this because it was 2009. Back in 2004, I had decided I was going to be a stay-at-home mom. I had sold my businesses. I had was helping my husband with his business. He was a log home construction contractor. And then October 31st, 2008 hit. For those of you who might not remember that, it was devastating. We lost all of our contracts. We lost everything. Our home, our rigs, everything that we had worked so hard for. My husband's 16 years older than I am, and we decided at that point that it would probably be more beneficial for me to go back to school. I had nothing. I didn't have associates. I didn't know how to work a computer. I hired accountants for that. I went to SkillSource and obtained all of their certificates for Microsoft Office, Excel, PowerPoint. I took an English 101 class, trying to get my feet in there. But then we decided that, you know what, the job market's kind of cruddy. You better go on. So I did. And there I was, 2009, with a backpack full of pencils, paper, pens, fear, and a lot of determination. And I crossed the threshold into English Research 203. When I got into the room, what I noticed was that the room was divided into 2. In the front row were the students that were older like me, and they had their papers and their pens, and they're waiting for the teacher. And the back row were the traditional students, and they were talking like this with their thumbs. I sat in the middle. The teacher comes in, and she's excited about this class. And she starts telling us, okay, we're going to have all these little assignments, and it's going to culminate into this one huge assignment. It's going to be 30 pages. You're going to have headers and footers, and you're going to have citations, and graphs, and charts, and endnotes, and footnotes, and side notes, and everything else. And I noticed the front row, they looked at each other, they sighed, and they kind of turned into corpses. I thought, you know, I have no doubt that she can teach her subject, but I have a lot of concern that she's not going to be able to teach those corpses in the front row. After class, I went to the library, and I saw my fellow corpses, and I walked up to them, and I said, what happened in there? Well, they were older like me. They said, we don't know how to use Word like that. We don't know how to insert the headers and the footers and everything else. They were afraid. I said, I can help you with that. I know that. Thing was, is they were afraid like me. They had lost jobs. Some of those people had been in jobs for 30 years. They had lost savings. They had lost reputations. They had lost their businesses. They had lost their identification of their identity of who they were. I could help. I could help in a small way. And right then and there, we formed, I want to say, a community based on support and acceptance. When I left there, oh, let me back up, I'm sorry. I agreed to help them 2 to 3 days a week to put their papers together. After that, after my day was done, I started heading back to my car to meet my son. I had had so much go on that day, had so many emotions. I felt like maybe there was a possibility I could succeed. Maybe there was a possibility I could help people. Maybe I have the navigation tools a little bit more than I thought I did on this unexpected journey. I reached my car, and of course my son was there. Mom, how did it go? Did you meet new friends? How did you like the class? You know, and he's surrounded by girls, and he's all excited. And I had all these feelings and all these emotions, but I didn't have all the words. I said it was a good day. It was a good day, and it had been a good day. He said, see, Mom, you so got this. I got into my car, and I'm sitting there. He ran off with his 3 or 4 girls. I'm gripping the steering wheel, and I thought, yeah, 1 day down and 4 years to go. Sitting there, and tears just started streaming down my face. But something my son said was echoing in my thoughts. And it rose above the scrutinizing insecurities that I have. And I whispered, and then it rose higher above my doubts and exhaustion. You got this. And finally, above my fear. I got this. Thank you.